Hello and welcome to Thunder Pirate. In today's episode I'll be reviewing the Polikarpov I-15 biplane from the Soviet-Russian Air Force. The Polikarpov I-15 is an iconic aircraft that looks much like a children's toy, which may seem funny, but that's actually what's so impressive about the aircraft. So many of them were built that they became a somewhat familiar sight across Europe, Asia and Russia during their time in service. The Polikarpov I-15 was involved in 3 major wars, in China, Mongolia and Spain. The aircraft was designed in 1932, when the project was handed over to Polikarpov, after being the responsibility of Andrei Tupolev. The designation for this prototype was the I-14A, and it made its first flight in 1933. The first models of the soon-to-be-named I-15 were powered by imported Wright R1820 Cyclone engines, and featured a gulled upper wing. The aircraft was primarily of metal alloy construction, with some parts made of wood, and the entire fuselage being covered with fabric. Several prototypes of the I-15 were made, including one with a pressurized cabin, and one with a retractable landing gear, known as the Shaika. A version of the Shaika model even included 2 20mm autocannons, instead of 4 machine guns. While early production models of the I-15 featured license-built Bristol Jupiter radial engines, production was quickly switched over to the 700 horsepower Cyclone engine in 1936. The Polikarpov I-15's gulled upper wing was considered to cause problems with visibility for most pilots, which led to the I-15 bis being designed, which did not feature the gull wing design, but instead had a wider spanning upper wing. All models of the aircraft demonstrated excellent maneuverability, and it saw its first major combat in 1937, after China signed a non-aggression pact with Russia, and the 2 countries exchanged military equipment, primarily in the form of aid, from the USSR. Meanwhile in Spain, the I-15 became affectionately known as Chato, the Spanish word for stub-nosed or flat, due to its large radial engine, which gives the aircraft the appearance of a pug. The I-15, alongside its monoplane brother, the I-16, was one of the standard aircraft of the Spanish Republicans during the Spanish Civil War. More than 1,000 I-15 fighters were still in use by the Soviet Union when Germany invaded in the Second World War, and the aircraft was used in the ground attack role, but in 1942 all I-15s were relegated to second-line duties. However, the I-15 began to meet its match in China, where it began to find itself competing against more modern Japanese monoplanes in 1937, and was eventually replaced by the I-16, which I will probably feature in a future episode. In War Thunder, the I-15's excellent maneuverability and superior firepower makes it a top dog in the biplane category, and a worthy opponent to almost every aircraft within the spread of its battle rating. If you happen to be flying in a match where the lowest BR is 2.0, be sure to keep an eye out for any I-15s, as I can guarantee that no matter what you are flying, a Shaika is almost certainly going to send any unwary foes back to the hangar in no time. That's it for today. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode by giving it a like, or dropping your thoughts in the comment section below. My next video will be coming out soon, so hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. Thank you for watching Thunder Pirate on YouTube.